Kohli was recently in India for promoting tourism in Melbourne for next year's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. He spoke about various topics, including just what India needs to succeed in the World Cup and why they aren't able to find quality fast bowlers.
You can't have the best players in the world play, forever. As I said before, as much as I'd love to see Sachin Tendulkar play every single game, as much as we'd love to see Ricky Ponting or Adam Gilchrist play every single game, or Alan Border, or whoever it might be, that's not the way the game goes, and that's just not life. So there has to come a time where those players move on, but it's how the rest of the team build that foundation that's going to help these young guys come through. So you've got to build a culture, you've got to have the right people in playing for the right reasons, you've got to make sure that you're all focused on the same job, and you've got to look to goals ahead. And a goal that for India right now, with making sure they're focused on what they're doing here, but their goal might be, let's give ourselves every opportunity to be in that World Cup final, in Melbourne. I don't think personally that a captain has to be in a certain mould. We've seen captains throughout the years, and certainly when I've been playing with the Australian cricket team, from Michael Clarke to Ricky Ponting to Steve Waugh to Mark Taylor, they were all completely different captains that try to achieve that same goal, which was to try and win that series. So the thing that you do need as a captain is respect. That's the most important thing. And if you've got that as a player, as a captain, then you're 3/4 of the way there. And I've been impressed with Dhoni, with Kohli, those types of guys that lead from the front, and that's what the captain has to do. There's been a lot said about guys bowling spin, guys who are all-rounders, great batsmen, which is what cricket's about, and I do agree with that. But we've seen recently that the most successful cricketers around, and certainly Test cricketers, has been because of the fast bowling. Why haven't Indians produced fast bowlers in the past? Well, they have, but they haven't produced probably as many as other countries around. But you've also got to look at the wickets that you play on as well. If I'm over here trying to bowl 160 k's on a flat wicket with absolutely no grass on it, it's a lot easier to run in and try and spin the ball, to try and take the pace off the ball. India have to try to prepare wickets also that might help the fast bowlers too, which will encourage young fast bowlers to want to run in and bowl when it's 38 degrees plus, to try and take wickets on a wicket that's doing a fair bit. I think that India need a good pace attack if they want to be playing in Melbourne in the final in 2015 in the World Cup, because trust me, when you're playing a final, it's a lot of fun.